way fucking more than enough in this algorithm. She is barely around anymore. It is so beyond unfair that you went on a long diatribe about her today and decided to bring up a whole bunch of things that don't need to be brought up. So you can come up in a box. You can't host, but you can come in up a box. You just have to do those three things if you want to host your own live. But you can get someone else's live. Try to request, come back on the other one and try to request, and then come in and we can try to have a conversation. Because I really would prefer if it was like a real conversation, right? Because it very much has like a power differential thing, which I'm not a fan of for these types of things, because I don't think it's as productive. So if you could try to come back, and you can come up in a box, that'd be great. We can have a little conversation. Like a legit, like a, an adult conversation. Medicated Sammy is a whole new thing. How could you be keeping that account out of all of this if that's the account that you decided to talk about just smack on Fancy about? That doesn't make a lot of sense, Jenny. If you really wanted to keep that account out of all this, then wouldn't you make sure that anything you do on that account isn't attached to this stuff? It feels a little bit like a cop-out right now, which is unfortunate. So if you want to demonstrate that you're genuine in what we're talking about, then it'd be great if you could go to that account and come back on it and come in a box. Because as you can tell, there's like no fighting, like I got no fight in me right now about it. I legitimately like to have a conversation. So I don't think unless you're worried that you won't be able to maintain and you'll do something that'll get you like reported. I have zero, there's nothing in me right now that's gonna try to like elevate this or do any of that stuff, just so you know. Jenny, if you'd like to have this conversation, come back on your other account. I have screen recordings of your live. I know what you were saying. I don't come to these conversations without having evidence. Remember, I'm an academic. I love me some evidence. I won't make claims unless I have evidence to back them up. That you can guarantee with me. Always. So, you talked about the blackface. You talked about how Fancy brings the racism onto herself. You talked about Fancy's parenting. Are you saying you didn't say those things today? Like you brought it back to the blackface? You want to, why? Why would you do that, Jenny? Come on. The entire algorithm is trying to heal from the shit that has gone on. And every time that stuff gets brought up in such a disingenuous, violent way, because yes, words can be violence, it reopens the wounds for all of us. If you would like to have the conversation, Jenny, I implore you to go get on your other account and come up, okay? Because it's so hard to have a real conversation when you're in the chat up here, like character limits, like all that jazz, just everything. Also, never know if like when your comments are getting filtered, because TikTok's like that. And I didn't like it, but it just showed me. Can you go back to your other account and come up in a box and then explain, Jenny? If you weren't around for it, why were you even talking about it? Right? Like, see? Yes, sir. It would be legitimately great if you could go on that other account, come in a box, we could chat a little bit. And you can, like, give me your explanation for what you're saying.
No.
And as you can tell, like,
They're trying to clip shit.
No, no, they're not going to get a clip from me today. I have nothing. There's nothing to clip from me today. All you're getting today is rational, logical Sammy. Because I am so tired of seeing people I care about get hurt. So tired of it.
Oh yeah, she's talking about TikTok's parenting, TTS's parenting as well.
Hmm. You were in a box with Fancy and Isaac as they questioned me on what happened, and I had no idea of it. What are you, what are you talking about, Jenny?
We're talking about
That,
today, Jenny.
yeah, like that was not today, Jenny. Like, what would have been the purpose for bringing any of that up today, Jenny? Like, I don't. Like, it has been so long since Fancy has been in Isaac's lives in a box. Like, that's a long time ago, Jenny. What was the reason? Like, why? I need to know. I'm really curious why you even decided to start talking about Fancy today. Like, what brought Fancy to the forefront of your mind where you felt such a need to have her name come out of your mouth so often with such deplorable comments about her when she has done nothing to you? She is barely around right now, as we all know. Pay rent, Lincoln Byro. You're not allowed to be funny, Fancy, don't you know? Scientist, you're funny.
I haven't been reading them.
You were merely talking about how you know about Fancy, probably mentioned in the chat. No, Jenny, that's not an adequate answer. This live was what, 2 hours ago? Maybe 3 hours ago? Are you trying to get me to believe right now that your memory is so poor that you can't give me an accurate, like, retelling of exactly what happened and why you felt the need to start disparaging Fancy? Like, I was super curious why she was at the forefront of your mind and why you felt the need to disparage her for a chunk of time on your life. Why can't she have fun? Fancy. Because I say so. You're sorry if your answers aren't adequate, but I'm satisfied with them, so I don't know what to tell you. So that tells me, actually, that you are, in fact, very disingenuous about this exchange right now. You have no desire to work anything out or have any sort of, like, critical, productive dialogue about the shit that we are all spiraling in this algorithm. That is unfortunate. What I'm going to ask you to do from now on is don't mention Fancy's name again. Could you maybe, bare minimum, agree to just never speak about my friend Fancy ever again? Please and thank you. Because you should have zero reason to. Correct? When I say she has been through enough, I mean it. Talk about scientists, exactly. Talk about TTS. Fuck, talk about me. Leave Fancy alone, please.
Did she agree?
I know.
I stepped
No.
away.
No, she hasn't agreed. Fancy's like, Sammy, even you know that's a tall order. I would accept it. I will try at this point. I just can't for the life of me fathom why Jenny would have any need to say your name ever again. Okay, Jenny, saying you don't ever really mention her is not really a great way to end the conversation given how much you talked about her today, right? And the things you said about her. It's not just that you mentioned her, you criticized her parenting. What right do you have to do that? What evidence do you have to base any of your critiques of Fancy's parenting on? Like, you have absolutely nothing to go on. Nothing whatsoever. You also already said, yes, you did, Jenny, and you already said that you weren't around for the blackface and stuff, and so I don't even understand why you're bringing it up. So let's end this conversation with, you have said that you are going to do your best to leave Fancy's name out of your mouth, right? Jenny, you don't get to demand things from me right now when you can't even get in a box and have an actual dialogue with me, okay? So we're just going to pretend you didn't just try to do that in the chat right now, because that's just a little bit redonkulous, my dear.
What happened?
If you have the clips, then play them, prove it. No. You don't get to... No. Nope. You don't get to do that.
Sounds
You
like
do not get to
Spot.
do that.
That sounds like Spot is telling her what to say.
Mm-hmm. Jenny, just stop talking about Fancy. And like, even in the things you're replying right now, you're telling me all the things that you don't know about Fancy. So why were you talking about her at all? None of your explanations for why this happened today actually logically track, right?
See, Jenny, the
They
reason
don't.
why I'm not saying anything, Jenny, because I don't know anything about the situation.
And then I
Saying anything, Jenny. You should try that.
Yeah, I don't even understand what that live was, scientist. I can't even wrap my head around that. That just like, I'm convinced it was an April Fool's joke.
It was. I knew it was. I'm like, this isn't real. You can't
Jenny?
get it live by accident.
Jenny, you have already said that you were talking about Fancy today. Okay? You have gone back and forth about things already, and you've already said that you will try to not mention her anymore. So why don't you just leave it at that? Since you will not get in a box and have an actual conversation with me about this, I am done now with this back and forth like this, because this is getting nowhere. It's not useful. So, you have said you will try. I hope.
She's just filming it for something for them to go over. Like she's a.
Oh, I know. And yeah, she's just trying. She's trying. She's hoping that she'll be able to get me hot under the collar, but it's not going to work. So the reality is I am still sorry for the fact that I reacted and succumbed to carceral logic, and I don't feel very good about it. And if I could go back and change it, I would. So that still maintains. Don't know if maybe you want to apologize to me for what you did to me and my life and the way you tried to ruin it. But if you wanted to apologize for that, I would accept the apology.
You guys give this bitch way more fucking time than she deserves. I can't even stand the cunt the way she fucking endangers me and fucking goes on with her name and fake pictures in my home. But I mean, like I said, I understand you have something to deal with because of today, but yeah, she's just a fucking...
I have recordings, Jenny, so you're not going to okay, all right, so that's cool. My apologies aren't transactional. I will apologize whether other people want to acknowledge that they've done me wrong, and whether other people want to take accountability or not. That does not change my level of accountability. But that's cool. I'm done with the conversation. I've explained to you what the issues are. I've asked you to please keep my friend's name out of your mouth. She has done nothing to you. There is no
Bye,
reason for you to talk
Jenny.
about her.
Bye-bye, Jenny. Sorry,
Good
Sam.
night. No, good night, Jenny.
Again, show the clips. They're just watching from somewhere. They're just gross. I had to boot her, you guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's cool. It's your life, man. Don't apologize. You get to decide who stays.
Drama dolls. Is this Cat?
Oh, that's Catitude.
Hi, Samantha. How's it going?
Who is?
Hey ho, how's the flow? Not you, Samantha.
But who's Samantha? Did you?
I'm not.
Can you not fucking dox me in my own life?
Oh shit! Sorry, I'm not your. What's your name for this one? I'm not your mummy.
Yeah, it's been that for a long time.
Okay, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I wasn't aware that you were trying to hide your name now.
What do you want, Kat?
Oh, how's it going? I wasn't to say about the one that was talking above here. She actually mentioned Fancy's name.
They. My name, my pronouns are they, and honestly, Cats, I will not engage with you at all, ever. What you've done is deplorably disgusting to me and Fancy and other people, and I will not engage. So if you speak, you will get nothing from me. My pronouns are they, them. Please don't be transphobic in the process is all I ask, because it's not just me you hurt. It is the rest of my community as well.
Fancy Pants has done a lot of shit to a lot of people. That's why her name is in a lot of people's mouths.
No, Fancy Pants has not.
They keep muting me.
No, she has.
Yeah, I did. 'Cause
Cats.
You're lying. You're not going to get up on my live and lie. Dox, lie.
Fancy.
Like, you've been here for 30 seconds. You've doxed.
The wall.
What else do you want, Kat?
The wall. Enough
is
said.
No, Kat. No. Listen. No. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna break my rule here. I'm gonna explain
wall
something to
in her
you.
house
That
is
was-
not your
excuse me.
fucking business. The wall in her house is not your business.
We don't talk about him. For
Okay, I'm
good
not a we,
reasons,
so
you
I
need
do.
to be-
And it was
We are a
backwards.
part-
Was
you know
there was
what?
an issue with
You know what?
backwards
You need
with
to
Fancy
stop.
Pants talking
You
about
need
him
to
and
stop.
asked- People
You
asked
need to
her
stop.
to stop as well, but that never happened.
You need to stop.
Kat, we're going to go one at a time here if you want to even be heard. What the fuck do you want here?
I'm not going to sit here.
Wall?
I was just curious why Sam. I was curious why Sammy.
Listen, what is on her wall is no more your fucking business than it is ours. What you do with your Barbie dolls?
She actually made it public, so it's everyone's business.
No, it is
no,
not.
she doesn't.
It is none of your business what is in Fancy's home. Whether she shows it to us on the internet or not, it is still none of your business. Your opinion on it does not matter. If you would not like to be included on the timeline on Fancy's wall, maybe don't get involved in the algorithm she's trying to understand that is happening that we've all been in for like 3 years now, all together trying to sort out the chaos and the crimes that have happened, right? So you don't get to come on here and start slandering one of my friends. You don't get to come on here and try to paint the fact that she did a great job at trying to track the stuff that was going on, because it is a clusterfuck of toxicity around here. No. You don't get to come here and say she deserves
do whatever
anything.
the fuck I want.
She does
It's a
not
free
deserve
fucking
Say when
anything.
you phoned and told him about her wall, Kat, you fucking
She
loser.
does not deserve
Why would they tell you
anything.
that you're a
Did
fucking
somebody
loser?
phone the cops on her?
right,
That's-
Kat, you fucking loser.
That's fucking hilarious.
You know what?
I don't even know
Okay,
where she
Cats.
lives, so I can't call the cops on her, but that's fucking hilarious that somebody did that to her.
Listen, I don't know why they got you roped into this and activated you. What I do know
That's
is
what
you've been
Kat
manipulated.
That's what
You
Kat
have been
means, Fancy.
you have been manipulated into being a flying monkey to do dirty work in situations you don't understand.
Cats came
because
at me, and
you
I retaliated.
have not. You
That's
can't. You know
Kat,
what? You put
said,
our names.
Give me a minute. You said you were ready to hand the fucking USB over to the cops unedited for this. Like, fucking don't pretend that you have an
Yeah,
intention.
and why did I say that? Because you guys said you called
through your lies. I used to think that you were.
You guys said you called the
Well,
cops
you're
on me, so
fucking- yeah. Oh, we said to call.
I
the
didn't call the cops
so
on
we
you.
did.
yes, Sammy,
We said
you
to
and your
call the
fancy
cops,
pants
so we
clan did so
Cat
fucking.
called the cops.
No.
Did you tell them that you think?
Yes.
Lives your cats.
No,
too?
Cats.
Did you tell them that, Cats?
Cats, you know what? You can't just, like, do you want to know something? When I tell the people in my life that you burned me in effigy as a
I haven't
Barbie,
talked
do you
to
know
the
the
cops
look of horror?
as far as-
There's a look, listen, there is a
Nobody
look of
called
horror.
the cops on me. You
that
guys
comes-
lied. Because no cop showed
So-
up at my house.
So there is a look of
Called
horror.
the cops, bitch.
No, you guys said you called the cops on me. You
No,
hosted
we
live.
didn't.
USB
No.
of information, and they
No, we
told you to
didn't.
fuck off. You're a lunatic.
You guys said somebody had to have my kids
Okay.
taken away.
No.
You guys said all
No.
kinds of shit. Your clan,
No.
Fancy Pants Clan.
No.
Yes, you did. You said a
No.
lot of shit in my
No.
comments on the doll account as
No.
well about how people
No.
should be doing self-health checks on me and all this other shit. Phone somebody,
I
get her
said
kids
that
taken
I
away. That
heard-
woman has kids. She needs her kids taken away.
Listen.
Yes, you did.
Okay. Whoa. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I, in fact,
You're
did
a
not do that.
liar.
No, I'm not lying. I didn't do that.
Just like
I
you
wouldn't do
doxed
that.
all fucking of Jenny's information. You phoned her
I
information.
didn't
You phoned her
dox
in to
anybody's
get her
information.
OSPE taken away. Yeah, it's fucking sick. You're a fucking
Okay,
sick
Kat,
person. I've
you
never
are-
done that to anyone.
God, it
I've
wouldn't
never.
get taken away if she wasn't doing anything illegal, so there should be nothing to worry about. And
It also
Sam's
wouldn't
already
even
It
apologized.
totally
just proves you guys are rats.
Right, you're the rat.
You guys are the rats.
Rat.
I've seen you
Okay.
doxing.
I've got you recorded
Cats.
talking about your USB ready for the cops.
I've seen. Yeah, because I do have a.
Yeah, that's the truth, right?
Cats,
Kat?
take a breath for a second. Seriously, take a breath for a second.
You keep saying I'm murdering people and burning people, and that you need to call
Whoa,
the cops on
what
me.
I
That's
said-
what you guys
what-
say.
No, no,
No, we
no.
don't talk about
Okay,
you crazy
listen.
cat lady.
What I have said is you
Oh,
have
shit, I've
burned
got
me.
multiple lives
Whoa,
of Sammy talking about me.
Yo, no, just stop for a second, please.
Why, so you can twist the story to your narrative?
So I can explain to you what happened. Listen.
I know
The
what
only
happened,
thing I've
Sammy.
ever
I
said-
saw you
Oh
from the
my
creeper
good Lord.
lounge
Are you-
multiple times with my name in your
Oh,
fucking
God.
mouth.
You mean after you burned me in effigy, baby? That time? You mean when you made a Barbie that looked like me?
I
and
never
you
put
burnt
your
it?
name on any
And then
any videos. You just assumed it
You
was
used
you.
my headphones because of my headphones, and you said it was me. And
You mean the headphones that
I
every
started
Barbie
wearing-
doll comes with? The yellow headphones with the pink
Do
on
they
it?
come with a green-
Every
Do they come with a
Barbie
green
comes
too?
with those headphones. Those are the most common
Do they-
headphones to buy for
cat
Barbies,
ears on
you
them?
freak.
Yeah.
Do they come?
no,
do,
call him
do
freak.
they come with a green toque? Did your Barbie
Can I-
come with a green toque? Was it just a coincidence that after I
Yes.
got my Luigi
It came
toque
with the green
and I
toque,
started wearing it
but
all
I did
that
put the
you're
little
so
black
full of
symbol on it.
Cats, you already
Intermission,
admitted it was
I
me.
blocked that
Can I
person.
interject
can
for a
let them
moment?
Back in.
Yes,
You know
Cats,
that-
you already
you know
admitted
that-
it was me.
Do you know that Sammy was responding to what was done to her for weeks?
Good, that's what I was doing too with my doll account.
No,
For,
hold on.
for 9
Hold
months,
on,
you guys
Jenny.
attacked me. Where's your
Jenny.
cats? Did you get your cats back
Stop
yet?
it,
Harassing me about my fucking cats. For
I'm
9
not-
months, you
that's a
guys
lie.
did this to me.
That is a
talking.
lie.
No,
that's
it's
a
not.
lie.
September 28th, my
That's a
cats
lie.
went missing. We are
Nobody
now
told you
March.
that.
And just the other day, Beaver was in a live with me asking me, saying your cat got eaten by a coyote. Bullshit's not a lie. I was in a live with her. Fuck you.
You pause.
Beaver's your
Fuck
friend.
you back.
Beaver's your friend. Why are you bringing that to
Jenny.
my life? She's part of your crew. What are you
I
trying
don't know.
to
You guys
go
all
up
hang
to?
around with the same people. I don't have a crew.
Yes,
I
you
literally
do.
don't
We
have a
do not hang
fucking
with
crew.
you.
I've sat with
and
you,
Beaver probably
Samantha,
have-
and I've had people.
You and Beaver probably have tea. You live so close, so stop it.
So a thing,
I have
so-
sat with you, Samantha, and had people from that group hate on me for sitting with you. I've sat with Venom and had people hate. I've sat with everyone. That doesn't mean I'm fucking friends with people just
You
because I
really-
sit with them.
No, you said
Jenny,
if you want to
Jenny was
put 100
posting
coins
and
then you
calling
went
into a
and-
university to try to have Sammy taken out of her universe or their university for weeks before she ended up doing that call on her. And that was the call to the CRA thing. That was weeks of them going after and falsely labeling this person.
No, I never saw that. All I
You know,
saw was Sammy
and
posting
calling
live after live
and
coming after Jenny.
contacting. They were posting and
well, there's a lot
contacting
more
the
to it.
university. So it was a reactionary.
Oh, look, Sammy. Look at who came
They
in
shouldn't
on
have
the
went
other
after her.
account. 1 second,
them.
Sue, that they couldn't come in on, but because I blocked her other one, she's here. Can you get in a box now, Jenny?
Jenny started that whole fucking thing.
tagged Sammy's university on X.
Jenny is
All
no
kinds
victim.
of
Get in the
stuff.
box, Jenny. Tell the truth up here. Look at the fucking shit you start with your bullshit. I don't feel sorry for her. I stand. She lives in Quebec. She should not be collecting from Ontario. I stand firm in that belief.
Wait a minute. I thought Beaver lived in BC, or not BC, Alberta. There's no fucking, it's 8-hour
She's
drive
not
to
talking
Alberta.
Yeah, you live
She's
in
not next
Alberta,
to
and
me.
so does she. You're both living in the fucking racist parts of Alberta because you're both racist bitches.
So how do you know where I live?
Because you've talked about it.
So you watch me. You watch me
You
too.
told me. You specifically said Central Alberta.
Calm down, Aaliyah. Maybe you shouldn't be antagonizing people. And sitting with people who threaten people's jobs and their livelihoods.
You're the one to talk, Shay. You admitted to taking Kenny's job away and
No,
then
I didn't.
made fucking jokes
No,
and
I
laughed
didn't
about
say
it right
that.
after. And
No, I never did.
Okay, Cats.
Evidence.
Okay,
Kenny's
Cats.
not true. Interview.
No.
And you
Cats.
know.
I
You have
heard her.
better things to do than
No,
to
you
go
didn't.
to
I
the
said I know
interview.
someone
You
heard
didn't
part
have
of a
job.
clip. You didn't hear the part.
What I heard was that Shay had a friend
No.
that worked for
Show me the
Sunday
job
Work,
Okay.
and that she let
Show
them
me
know
the
that Kenny
job
was going to
offer.
work there.
Show
No,
me
I
the
didn't.
job
I didn't
offer.
say that.
Show me
I never
the
said that.
job
It was my
offer.
live. Yo, it was my live. It was my live.
No,
And
it
that's not
wasn't
what
your live
happened.
because I have you
What
blocked. I don't
happened-
see your
oh
shit
my goodness.
anymore.
Yes, it was my live.
Yes, you did.
And what happened
The AI says
was
strong
that
over Fancy's wall.
oh, for fuck's sakes.
Jesus.
Oh, she said she was too mature to
Timeline.
be a good parent and referred to the wall. That is what Jenny said about Fancy's parenting.
And you're
There you go.
shitting
There's your
yourself
evidence,
over
Jenny.
a comment like that, you fucking snowflake. Are you kidding me?
Okay, you do not get to speak
You're
to me
fucking
like that.
shitting
How about you
yourself over
stop?
that? Are you serious?
How about you stop?
No,
right
come
now?
on, Sammy.
No.
Sammy,
No.
come on
You-
now. Are you
Excuse me?
serious? That is not
This
even
is-
anything of a big deal. I
Excuse
burnt
me.
a fucking effigy of her, and you're going on.
And I
we know
hit
what you
for
did.
that, didn't I?
Screaming like
Didn't I?
You know what you did.
Screaming.
You burned that
Your
effigy.
emotions?
You burned that effigy of my friend Fancy with my charred Barbie body on the ground beside her, okay? I am well aware of the violence you've enacted against me and my friend Fancy.
They were
well aware,
dolls.
honey. I'm a
They
part
were
of it.
dolls,
This
not
is
real
the-
people.
It's
Let's
violence.
just
It doesn't matter. They're
make
just
that fucking
It's
straight.
violence.
Yeah, okay, they're just
It is-
dolls, and Fancy's wall
And
is
this
just
coming from people who
strings.
watch
Suck it
true
up,
crime, and
sunshine.
you guys are losing your shit over a fucking doll. Are you serious?
to
It
you.
shows
You're the one that fucking
how
losing your
fucked
shit.
you are. I'm not. I'm laughing at this because this
No,
is
you're
hilarious.
doing like satanic
You're
shit.
a
with
fucking
dolls.
lunatic, man.
So I'm satanic now. I've told you
Okay.
multiple times I'm not
Kat,
satanic.
You're nuts.
Okay.
But you choose
Okay,
not
okay,
to.
just-
you choose
not
to
even
demean my
religious.
faith. You know what I
Listen.
mean? But I have
Okay,
what you say
Kat,
them.
Cats, whoa.
Faith is
What have I
over.
said about your faith, Cats? I've said nothing about
Well,
your
you
faith.
told
Like, you
people
just
I
need
do
to
voodoo,
stop.
and that's not true. That was a lie.
You were doing wannabe voodoo. I know you can't do voodoo. It's a
still
closed
fucking
practice.
defamation.
It's a closed-
It's defamation on my business as I am
it's
a
not.
pagan business. Yes, it is.
No.
It's not,
Yes,
though.
it is.
It's not, though.
Your fortune
Anyway.
telling?
Okay.
If it's your
We're getting off
fortune
track.
telling and it's on here and it's your
What are you
business,
talking
your
about?
behavior is enough
Okay.
to fucking destroy that business. So stop it.
No, my
Cats,
business is
what I want
witchcraft.
to try. Okay, Cats,
Texting
listen to me.
people,
There's
apparently.
no
Cats, please.
As witchcraft.
Cats, listen,
Are you
please.
kidding
Just
me?
hear me out first, just a second, please. I just would like to present to you an alternative perspective here that
You want to call me
there
my
has
proper
been
name?
oh,
It's Drama
listen,
Dolls,
I
not
just-
Cats. Sammy,
Sorry.
Sams.
Leah.
Oh my goodness.
You can
Actually,
address
your
me
name
by
is
Drama
Antifa.
Dolls and
Say
stop
that word.
doxing my cat's name. Thanks.
That was the most disingenuous comment I think I've heard all day. You should win an award for that. But getting back to what I was trying to say is that I would like
And
to
yes,
present
I
you an
actually took
alternative. Oh my
comments.
goodness.
I've sold dolls, and
fuck.
they cost
Oh my
$770. The most one was $3,333.
Nobody
so yes,
cares,
they sell for
man.
real good. Somebody in the
Can
comments
I-
asked.
Nobody
I was-
cares.
Can I just finish what I was trying to say?
Yes.
Cats, Cats, I would just like to, sorry, Drama Dolls, I would just like to present you with an alternative perspective, which is that there has been misunderstandings, and I am not trying to lay any blame on anybody for the misunderstandings, other than the FYP right now, because we all know the FYP feeds us different things. It can be real easy to not get all the information about a
that scientist
situation.
account, or they're going to
Okay.
me.
You're not, we heard you say that. I don't know if you meant for that to happen, but the reality is that you have been misinformed. Okay. I don't know if it's because of just what's hitting your FYP and because of who you have blocked and who you don't, but you are missing key parts of information and you're making a lot of assumptions, and it's making you really upset and angry for reasons that you don't need to be upset and angry
Kind
about.
of like what you all did with my pagan face and my burning.
It's not because you were burning. Listen,
yes, you did.
You made a video where you were burning my name on paper. You were burning Fancy's name on paper. I asked you to stop that. I asked you to stop.
You can't
things
stop
like
me
that
to
with my
stop
name.
my faith. No,
I can
you can't
ask
stop
you.
my faith. If you
I
put
can
your,
ask you
if
to stop
say
including me in it.
my name in a negative way,
ask you.
I am going to do it. You can ask all you want, but it's not going to happen.
Exactly.
Because
that's fine.
just like prayer. You can't
Listen
stop
to me.
people from prayer. This is my prayer.
I can ask people not to pray for me, which I do, as a matter of fact, okay? Like, listen, it is within my rights to ask you
but
to
this is
stop
not for
doing
you.
anything.
This is for me.
Stop, please.
To heal me from your guys' fucking bullshit.
What?
You
Okay,
did
Juju.
not need to video that. You did not need to record that and post it on TikTok.
I
First
did,
and foremost,
actually, because the energies that be have to see it. Yes, this is how my religion works. I have to do a
that's
ritual
not religion.
in the world
Listen,
to see. It has to be in the world's eyes.
Sweetheart.
Look at what the elites do.
sweetheart.
The same thing the elites do.
Your
You guys
dolls are not a
demonize
part of
that.
religion.
The world needs
Okay,
to
sweetheart.
see it.
Okay,
So
you
it
can make
has
a
to be
pop
in the
it out of
world's
anything,
eyes, or it won't
absolutely.
fucking work. Get it through your
It's a
head.
potted room.
The more
Sweetheart.
people that see it, the more power falls behind it.
Okay.
Oh, is that it?
Listen. Listen. Okay. See, you're talking to another witch, right? So this is why I call out the
Then
stuff
you
you
should
say that makes
fucking
no
know.
sense. No. See, I do know, which is why I am calling out
I
things
think you're
that make
faking
no
to
sense.
be a witch, just like you're
You
faking
can
other
think
shit
all
to get
you
grants.
want. Don't care what you think about that. I know
Wow.
what my spiritual history is, okay? I know where I come from. I know all the things. I know the things. I'm confident in that, okay? Like, so that's why I was pretty confident in calling you out in the things I called you out on, because you can't do voodoo. It's a closed practice, right? You are
What
clearly
I'm doing is not fucking
someone.
voodoo, you idiot.
What you are doing is voodoo adjacent, actually.
It is nothing to do with voodoo.
Yes,
Actually, no.
it
Look up what the
is.
term voodoo is. Look up the term
I know
voodoo.
what the term
No, you
voodoo
don't.
is.
You don't. You call yourself a
Okay,
witch.
fine.
You call yourself a lot of things, Sammy.
Fine.
But I don't
Listen.
think you're any of them.
We
The
don't
moral
care
to
what
my
you
story.
think.
The moral to my story.
Yeah, and I don't
is
care what you think, Amy.
That when
Good-
you
good, Cats.
when you burn people's
Watch me not
likenesses
sleep.
in effigy
Amy,
and
stop
record
doxing
it
my name.
and then post it on the internet, it calls into question your mental stability, no matter who you are. Doesn't matter who
Same
you are.
goes
Doesn't
for
matter
you.
who's
Do you
doing
see
that.
the word there, GG there?
So it sounds to me you're
Yes.
upset because I'm comfortable with who I am as a person,
Oh,
and I
God,
can
no,
play
that's
with
not
my
what it is.
dolls and my toys without
I
your
love that you-
bullying affecting
Do
me.
you know how many
It
toys
doesn't
you
bother
show in
me
my
that you
house?
think it's
You know how
weird
many
that I
toys I
play
have?
with dolls. I
don't
really
think
don't
it's weird
think
you
that
play-
you think. I don't care
No,
what you
I
think
think it's
about
weird
it.
you burned me in effigy. I don't think it's weird
Yeah,
you
and
play
I don't
with
care.
dolls.
You know,
I don't
if
even
you were an
listen.
actual
No,
true witch,
stop.
you wouldn't be fucking harassing
Stop.
me about how I deal with
yeah.
my shit and how I communicate
But
with
see-
the energies that be. You wouldn't be
see-
judging me right now, would you, Sammy?
Yes, I would.
No,
Yes,
you
I
wouldn't,
would.
because that's not what a fucking
Yes, I would.
proper fucking
Yeah, I
witch
would.
does, apparently.
Do you
no,
know-
because we have
that sounds
standards
like-
now. Apparently, every witch has to be the same way that you suggest, right, Sammy? We have to be like you, Sammy, right?
No, not at all. Not what I said. Not what I
Well, it
said.
sure comes across that way. Okay, then explain to
All right,
me
well, I can't-
why I
I can't-
shouldn't be
I-
burning things in effigy. Explain that to me, please. Please tell me how to
Because
do my
it's
witch.
violent. Because burning someone's likeness in effigy is a violent act.
Yep.
And it's an act of violence against another human being. That is why you shouldn't do it. And if you are going to do it for your own spiritual practices, for whatever releasing of energies or whatever you are claiming this was about, then you record it and you post it somewhere where the people you are burning don't see it, unless the aim is to enact the violence and trauma on the people that you are burning in effigy. Drama
It's being
dolls.
burnt because these people would not leave me alone.
No,
They followed
no,
me
no,
to
no,
every
stop.
fucking. Let me
These
finish. Yes, they
people
did.
stop.
Bothered
They followed me
you.
to live.
Stop.
Fancy Pants
Stop.
was the one who started with me with the fucking witchcraft, with the candles?
No.
Yes, she did.
No.
Ask her about the candles. Ask her about the candles. Ask her about the candles. That was my
Okay.
business. And it got shut
I
down
think
because
you
the
need to
rumor
take a
got
breath.
spread about the fact that I was hexing people through my fucking candles I gave to people. The
Can you
rumor was
just take a
spread
breath?
that I was doxing people through the candles that I was selling. And my business went down publicly for that. That's what I'm
What
fucking
candle?
talking about. And that's why Fancy got burned. Sammy, you don't know
Dude.
the whole story either, do you? She didn't tell you everything,
Dude.
did she?
Listen, she wouldn't have done that.
Nope.
Again, you've been misinformed.
You are a fucking liar.
No, I'm not.
No, you
I'm
are.
not. You've been
Because
misinformed.
it was
No, you've
all
been misinformed.
fucking Fancy Pants going on about this shit.
No, Fancy didn't do that. You have been
You're right.
misinformed,
Fancy's so
drama dolls.
innocent. Fancy's so
Is Fancy
innocent.
No, Fancy is not innocent, but Fancy
She
did not
deserves a
do
lot
what
of the
you are-
bullshit that comes towards
No,
her.
she deserves
yeah,
none
she
of it.
fucking
No,
does.
she doesn't.
Because if you
Deserves
have a big mouth on the
absolutely
app,
none of
you
it.
deserve what's coming
Fancy
towards you.
deserves
Plain and simple. If you're in the middle of the drama and
none
hating
of
on
it.
people, you
Fancy
deserve what comes
deserves
towards you.
Is that,
absolutely
does that
none of
include
it.
you?
If you're getting
Fancy-
that for sure includes me, and I'm no problem with people who hate me. No problem with
Fancy-
that. And I understand where hate comes from, and I have no.
Screaming like, calm
No.
down. The people down the hall can hear you, Kat. Please.
Can you take a breath, please, Kat?
Yes.
Fancy does not deserve anything that has come her way, and I will unequivocally deny that and counter you on that every single time you say it. I will do it until I take my last breath. If I have to.
What the
Seriously,
fuck?
drama dolls, what? Okay, honestly, I think you should drop, and I think maybe you should go take a walk or something. You need to go regulate. You clearly cannot maintain any semblance of a logical conversation right now. I think
You
that you should
can't
go take a
handle
break.
silly people. I think you need to get
That
the
is
stick
not
out your
silly.
belt. I
No,
think
that's
you need to get the
unhinged.
stick out your ass and learn how to live
No.
a little, Sammy. Because you're trying
No,
to
I
mommy
think you need
everybody
to
on
go
the
calm
fucking
down.
internet. You're trying to be plain
No.
mommy on the internet. It's not.
No, I think you should go.
really
calm down.
My
Kat,
God.
you're speaking for doses tonight.
Weird.
Yeah. Really cute.
Yeah.
Why do you guys associate me with doses? We don't even
Because that's
fucking
why
talk.
you're here. You're
She
being one of her bitches. You and Jenny are here being her bitches for her entertainment, and she's loving every fucking second of it. That's why calling a spade a spade.
I don't even sit with doses.
Miss Steffi, I don't know
Miss
what you're
Stephanie,
talking about,
enough
but you're
out of
again
you.
misinformed.
Enough.
Like, honestly.
Enough.
Honestly.
What are you fucking
Enough.
going on her about?
Enough.
You are an actual racist, though. You called somebody the N-word. I've never done that. I
No,
never
I
called anybody that ever,
Oh,
or said it in a
no, I
negative
did not.
way to somebody.
No,
the
I
only
did
time
not.
I've ever said it was
No,
to say,
I
we
did not.
can't say
No,
it.
I did not.
Yes,
No, I did
Elder.
not.
You called
Yes, you
Elder.
did.
You called him that. Elder.
No, I didn't.
Quit
No,
screaming.
I
They're
did
going to get
not.
the goddamn security
That is
call on me
defamation,
here.
and you need to. You need to.
Samantha, for
No, I
inviting me up. I
didn't.
appreciate you.
That is not
to you,
what
Samantha,
happened,
I have
drama
heard
dolls.
you say the most hateful rhetoric towards
That is
Jewish
not what
people.
happened, drama dolls.
You are a hateful person.
Against you?
You've shown
Against what?
What are you?
people?
What are you talking about, Miss Steph?
Oh my
Who are you talking
God.
to?
Steph, you're a fucking clown.
Who are you talking to right now, Miss Steph?
Me.
Like, oh my goodness.
He was talking to me. I
Miss
thought I'd
Steffi
fight
was the nicest
Donkulous.
people on this app, one of the level-headedest people.
He doesn't
She's
know how to
never
do
done
that.
anything
She
wrong to
came up here
anyone.
completely
And
level-headed.
she's always
Never-
been
okay,
adorable.
everybody be
So
quiet for a
everybody
second,
normal.
please.
The light that
Can
I've
everyone
always
mute for-
seen
I need
her,
everyone
so
to
you
mute
can
for a
keep her
second.
name out of your mouth.
I need drama dolls to. Drama dolls, you need to understand right now, I never once said that to Elder. That is not what happened. You need to
Okay,
retract
please tell
that
me what
statement.
happens. Okay, then you
I
need to tell me
used a
before I
sound.
retract it. Please
I
explain
used-
exactly.
I used a sound in a response to him about Uncle Tom.
Jenny,
That is what
if
I
you're
did.
not going to get in a
I
box,
did
stop
not
chirping.
use the
Like,
N-word. I
Jesus.
I'll just
never,
boot her out on this
ever,
account, too.
ever would. That is the most one of
going.
the most disgusting things that has ever been slandered about me. And you need to retract it. Because Elder won't even corroborate it because it's not true.
Okay, can we bring Elder up? Because that's what everybody on the app
No.
is saying.
I
So
don't
maybe we
care.
can bring Elder up and ask
No.
Elder if it happened. Why? If it did, why are you so against that? Wouldn't you want him to defame your name? So until I retract
You
that
need to
statement,
stop
bring
talking
Elder
about
up to
things-
talk to you in the
Oh
same
my
box,
God,
and then
you
I'll
are
believe you.
ridiculous. No, you know what? I actually don't give a flying fuck what you believe.
And you
I'm
probably
telling you
didn't
right
say it.
now, if you ever
shows
say it
guilt.
again,
This shows guilt.
sure, whatever. Like, say what? Like, listen, dude.
Okay, the rumors going
your
around.
interpretation.
Let's say
your
this right then,
interpretation of
Sammy.
me is not very adequate. Or
The rumors
reliable,
going
really.
around are that you called a black man the N-word.
That's not what happened. That's not true.
That's the
TikTok
rumors
scientists
going
in
around.
the
So get
I
Elder
don't
in here
give-
and make it
No,
right.
no.
You're the only one.
Can you
fucking
drop
saying
her?
it and you're gonna shut up.
Can you drop her? She's just going to continue to slander me. Can you please drop her? Like, I
she needs
cannot.
to go.
No.
Bye. Cope fucking harder, bitch.
I booted Jenny on both her accounts too. Like when you're just trying your hardest to fucking hurt everybody and anybody you can fuck off.
The nerve, you fellas. The nerve. And Miss Steffi coming up here and going on Samantha like that in her own live space. Shame the fuck on you. Shame on you.
It's just ridiculous, man.
Shit about
Oh,
me.
they're Looney Tunes, man. They're absolute Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Shut up, Shay.
Yeah. The girl from TikTok's right.
Hey.
I agree, girl from TikTok. That's what I was trying to get at. That's what I was trying to get at is I feel like she's being activated and lied to on purpose.
She is. Absolutely. There's no question. But you know what? You can't reason with a potato, right?
No.
So we just have to take it for what it is, right? You cannot reason with a potato. Bitch is a potato, right? Like, I'm so sick of these people being so vile and so mean and lying like they do.
Yep.
It's just absolutely, you look like a bunch of fucking clowns. People see. They're watching. You're not the only one that's watching. Like, are you kidding me? And I'm going to say this again. You burn fancy on a cross, you racist, vile bitch. And now I'm going to go lay down and take an Ativan.
Magical Concerta for Sammy for the win. See, look at me. Not even freaking out. Told y'all.
What the? Rolled in and all I heard was vile bitch, and I'm like, oh shit. Tell me how you really feel, Amy. All I did was come in.